Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the beautiful predictions. Liam's bizarre roommate revealed, and Steffy lashes Ridge. Bold and the beautiful weekly predictions include Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, getting into a bizarre roommate situation, and Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, prodding Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Other predictions we'll discuss cover Ridge and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, also Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and last, something wild with Finn, Tanner Novlin, and Liam as we get deeper into May Sweeps 2025 on B&B. So our very first bold and the beautiful prediction is that Steffy guilt trips Ridge to stay with her mom. So on Monday, an annoyed Steffy and Taylor find out that the showstopper was a different dress, and meant for an actual model. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lunn, and her co-conspirators pulled a fast one. On Tuesday, Ridge confronts Eric Forrester, John McCook, over the stunt he pulled with Brooke. On Wednesday, Ridge is torn by Eric's words and actions that Brooke's taken. And in the promo, Ridge is telling Eric he's committed to Taylor when Eric keeps pushing him at Brooke. So Ridge is clearly the victim of schemes from his dad, Eric, and all the Logan ladies. None of them seem to respect Ridge's right to choose for himself. What happened to no means no. When Taylor and Ridge first reunited, Steffy asked at the time for her dad to promise he wouldn't break her mom's heart, and he said he wouldn't, but he may. After Brooke and Eric's stunt, Ridge's daughter Steffy may press him, because she doesn't trust the Logans. She thinks they may get under Ridge's skin. I think Steffy is going to remind Ridge of the promise, and accuse the Logans of scheming. Steffy may lay on a huge guilt trip, but I have to say also, Ridge should not choose who he is with because one of the women he's considering is sick. That's not fair to him either. But Steffy will likely remind Ridge of all the ways that Brooke has hurt him in the past. Of course, she's not going to bring up all the ways that Ridge has hurt Brooke in the past. But Taylor has always stood by him, is what Steffy is going to say while she's pressuring her dad. I'd love to predict both women ditch him, but we know that won't happen on B&B. Our second prediction, Ridge sticks with Taylor. So, in the promo for the week, Eric is telling Ridge, go back to Brooke. Eric says, it's where you belong, but he says that he is committed to somebody. Ridge is very clear on this, that it is Taylor that he's with. So, Brooke is caught up in her destiny, and Eric, Donna Logan, Jennifer Garice, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, encourage this. They're co-conspirators with her. But Ridge is not going to be pushed. He's going to dig in his heels as he always does when he's pushed. I think he's going to chastise Eric. He's going to listen to what he has to say. But Ridge is going to reconfirm to Eric he's committed to Taylor. And on the bold and the beautiful, Ridge is likely also going to reassure Taylor he is still with her. He'll make it clear to Brooke that her scheme failed. Ridge may have finally grown up and realized he needs to stop waffling. And Brooke may find her access to Ridge limited at work. He may avoid her after this because he doesn't feel like he can trust her. Brooke and Eric hijacked Ridge's fashion show, his showstopper, and his designs. And I think Ridge has had enough. The spoilers point to Brooke still alone, and heartbroken by the time Nick Marone comes to Lela in June. So, no matter what team you're on, for now at least, Brooke doesn't win Ridge. Our third prediction is that Liam moves in with Steffy and Finn. So, on Thursday, Bold and the beautiful spoilers have Hope suspicious of Liam's new living arrangement. But it doesn't go into detail. And on Friday, Liam tells Hope she should reunite with Carter. So, I suspect Liam may move in with Steffy and Finn. Not in the guest room down the hall, but they have a guest house. Her mom was living in it, but now she is over living at the Forrester mansion with Ridge. so Steffy may want Finn to keep a close eye on Liam's brain tumor. Steffy is also going to want Liam to be able to maximize the time he gets to spend with Kelly Spencer, Sophia Perez McKinley, before he dies. Hope, of course, is very confused by the idea of Liam staying in their guest house if it goes this way, because it just seems bizarre to move in with his ex-wife and her current husband. She doesn't know about the tumor. Liam is still not telling her, at least not yet. So, Hope may wonder if Liam is doing some kind of weird plot to get Steffy back. Liam also tells Hope that she should get back with Carter, and that may underscore Hope's suspicions about what he's doing. Hope's suspicions could prod Liam to tell her the truth. Our fourth B&B prediction. Hope devastates Carter. On Monday, Katie sees Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, kissing Carter. And on Tuesday, Katie eavesdrops on Daphne Rose and Zend Forrester Dominguez, Dylan Demetz. Well, she confronts her on Tuesday. Katie may do the eavesdropping on Monday, but she demands the truth and wants to know if Daphne Rose came to Lilo to do Steffy's dirty work. Well, duh. Of course she did. And then on Wednesday, Katie protects Carter fiercely. Friday is when Liam is encouraging Hope to give Carter another chance. And Carter's pleading with Hope this week to tell him she wants him as much as he wants her. Carter keeps going back over and over to see Hope to ask to reunite. Daphne's gunning hard to win Carter, kisses him again. Katie may blab to Carter whatever she overheard about Daphne Rose and Steffy plotting. Katie is a big eavesdropper and a big meddler, but she doesn't always get the information right. But in this case, she might have done it. The big question is whether Carter comes to see Hope after he finds out Daphne Rose was plotting with Steffy. And another question on timing is if Carter appeals to Hope before Liam tells her to take Carter back. Either way, I doubt Hope will take him back. She may realize she still wants to figure out if there's any possibility of anything with Liam. And of course, he's only encouraging Hope to go back to Carter because he's dying. I think Liam wants this Hope reunion, but doesn't want to drag her into this whole, death spiral he's going to be in. So Liam is going to want Hope to have somebody when he's gone. And our fifth and final prediction, Finn is desperate to cure Liam. So on Thursday, of course, Hope's suspicious of Liam's new living arrangement. I think Finn and Steffy open their home to Liam in light of his death sentence. They put him in the guest house, so he's nearby. Actor Scott Clifton said in an interview with Soap Digest that Finn and Liam become good friends during all this. Liam's going to be relying on Finn for medical info and options. Liam will likely also tell Finn he knows he's going to be a good dad to Kelly once he's gone. Liam's also hoping for a cure. And Finn is going to be getting to know another side of Liam. He's going to get very close to him. Finn is not going to want Kelly and Steffy or himself to lose his new bestie Liam from their lives. So this friendship may be what drives Finn to do every single thing he can to do an exhaustive search, to keep pushing until he finds a way to save Liam's life. The drama never sleeps in Los Angeles, and The Bold and the Beautiful is set to unleash a whirlwind of shocking twists, emotional confrontations, and head-scratching alliances that fans won't see coming. With Liam Spencer spiraling in unexpected directions, and Steffy Forrester reaching a breaking point with Ridge, viewers are bracing for another roller coaster ride. Buckle up. These predictions take the soap's signature brand of chaos to a whole new level. Liam's bizarre roommate revealed. Liam has always been a character stuck between worlds, Hope and Steffy, logic and impulse, hero and victim. But lately, his world has become more disoriented. After Hope's emotional distance and Steffy's firm stance on boundaries, Liam has found himself drifting. The prediction? Liam doesn't just move out, he moves in with someone absolutely unexpected, Thomas Forrester. Yes, you read that right. In a surreal twist that only The Bold and the Beautiful could pull off, Liam finds himself rooming with his longtime rival. It begins under unusual circumstances: a temporary arrangement gone wrong, a hotel overbooked, and a house-sitter arrangement that turns permanent. But what makes this development truly bizarre isn't just the cohabitation, it's how the dynamic changes between the two. Thomas, fresh off a rehabilitation arc and genuinely trying to stay on the straight and narrow, opens his doors to Liam as a peace offering. At first, Liam is suspicious. Who wouldn't be? But soon, the two discover a shared disillusionment with their own families, a strange sense of male camaraderie, and even late-night philosophical chats about love, loss, and, of all things, fashion design. The prediction intensifies. Could Liam and Thomas form a bromance that leaves the entire Forrester-Logan clan stunned? Imagine Brooke walking in to find Liam helping Thomas sketch wedding dress concepts, or Eric seeing them have breakfast and laughing like old college roommates. It's weird, it's awkward, but it's peak soap opera gold.